good. Great. Before we get into the Word today, thank you for those that come every week, and for those that are visiting, and for those that are just passing through. A little bit of background before we get into the Word today, so it might make sense to you if you don't know me. Full-time, I'm a paramedic. I work out of Batavia at Mercy Flight. I've been there a few years now. I've been working on an ambulance for coming on 11 years now, and that's been an adventure to take care of people at their worst. And in this specific niche of emergency medicine, or even just emergency responders, firemen, police officers, so on, we have a phrase for one another after you've been on the job for a while, and that's salty. You know, if you've been working on an ambulance or a fire truck or in a police car for a while, you might start referring to you as a salty provider or a salty fireman. And a lot of people can take offense to that, but I enjoy it because it's not a status symbol, it's a reminder. And as I woke up this morning and I looked at all the headlines, there was a mass shooting in Rochester at 3 o'clock this morning. 1 dead, 5 or 6 injured now. And there was another one in Idaho at an In-N-Out Burger where the 3 people were killed, all in the last 12 hours. Terrible, terrible things. And this is why it's important for us to be salty Christians, to be salty brothers and sisters, because these headlines are becoming all too familiar. Lord, we need you now. Today we're going to start in Matthew chapter 5. Specifically, I want to talk about verse 13. And it reads, "You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt becomes tasteless, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot by men." Jesus summarizes the effect that this unique Christian character and lifestyle has on the world. He compares us to salt. Salt makes a difference, whether you like it or not. You know, whether you like to use it or not, whether you use it in your cooking or any of the industrial uses. Jesus says that in like manner, we should be making a difference like salt makes. Right? The Lord emphasizes this point when he says that if salt were to lose its saltiness, it would be useless. We wouldn't put salt on our meats if it wasn't salty, if it didn't do what salt did. And in the same way, Christians, like brothers and sisters, if we do not maintain standards, if we do not maintain the Lord's standards, then we're not useful either. Jesus wants his disciples to flavor the world with taste and presence of his love and his light. And it can be done by living a pure life and good works that the world could see. The world sees the love of Christ through our actions, through our words, through our love. And they know that God gets the glory. In this context, today we are called to be the salt and make a difference. We can be salty through evangelism. The first and most obvious way to season this world is to spread the message of Jesus, to spread the gospel, his truth, his love, to spread our witness and our testimony. Our first priority is to live and talk and act in such a way that people that are brought face to face with us see Christ. They see the gospel through us.